Hello Scorpio, here's a reading for you for May 2018, more or less for the time when the sun is in the sign of Taurus. That has already begun, but the energies, they come and go, ebb and flow, so it's more or less for May. Always remember that nobody and no one and nothing can have control over your life. Only you are the one in control. That's the first thing. The second thing is that the future isn't set in stone, so we are not reading future here, we are reading energies. You can work with energies, and that's wonderful and fun. And the third thing, watch your sun, moon and rising sign and take what resonates and leave the rest. If you need a personal reading, just email me at helixatar@gmail.com. Okay, so Scorpio, May 2018, please guide me. That's it. Let's see what's there for you. At the center of your reading we have 10 of Swords. Oh, a difficult ending to a cycle, a difficult energy, the mind energy. Mind taking its toll. At crowning your reading, we have the Hanged Man. That's a tough combination, because the Hanged Man isn't moving. Oh, why do you need to stay within this energy? Let's look. In the past, 4 of Swords. What's the challenge? 2 of Wands. What's the answer to the challenge? The Wheel. It's a tough time of waiting. What's your strength? 2 of Cups. So there's strength in the union. Let's see what should you focus on? The Ace of Swords. So reducing these 10 swords into one. And the last card, that can be an outcome, it can be an insight, it can be an advice. The High Priestess. That's a difficult reading for you, I feel. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the World, okay, the Devil beneath. So as I said, an ending to a difficult cycle. I'm gonna draw one more card for 10 of Swords. You have the Justice. So there's justice here. This ending is just. Whatever is happening, however painful it is coherent with the law of karma. It is coherent with cosmic justice. One may say it's reaping what you sow, because that's what justice means. It's also balancing things. So I feel this is a way of thinking that is not working for you anymore, Scorpio. And however it's painful, you need to change it. You need to realize. That's why the Ace of Swords is here. You need to realize you cannot go on like this anymore. Because there's too much thinking, too much of ruminating over something. That's very logical. All these swords here in a row. The Justice is also holding a sword. So you need to reduce way of thinking. You need to reduce it to one thought, to a new beginning, to a new way of thinking, a clear one. That's a very victorious card, and also a cutting one. So, and again, we have 10, 11 and 1. It makes sense. It really makes sense. Do yourself justice and reduce this thinking into one clear thought. Use your intuition in it, of course. In your head, I think it's coming from above to you. It's the hangman. So you can feel trapped in this situation, as if you cannot move from this situation. Perhaps it's because you need to see something. You need to really understand. You need to really feel that this way of thinking isn't good for you. It's not good for you. You need to change something. Even if it's a legal action, you need to take it, because it's putting you in a position where you cannot move. You cannot start something, I feel. You have 2 twos in your reading, 3. 2 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and High Priestess. So I think it is about union, not only with others, but also with yourself, being at your side. That's a demanding reading, I have to say. In the past, you have 4 of Swords, so there was time of peace, but somehow I feel this was taming very, very stormy waters, not letting yourself feel something, creating a kind of a mental structure to withstand something, to hide from something. This 4 of Swords, time of healing and time of peace, but it's in the past. And perhaps it wasn't enough. Perhaps it was just a temporary refuge. But it wasn't enough for 10 of Swords. This thing is bigger. This thing needs to be addressed. You cannot hide forever. The challenge is 2 of Wands, so planning things and channeling energy is the challenge for you. And it doesn't really surprise me. It is challenging to focus your energy, to channel energy, if you have 10 of Swords over your head, over you. If you don't have a clear mind, that's why I feel you need to clear your mind first. Reduce 10 into 1 in order to move, in order to plan something, in order to see which way do you want to go. I also feel you may need someone in your life, although this person doesn't appear here, but I have this strong sense of union. So it's either you standing by your side, really being truthful and true and honest to yourself, like a best friend, or it can be someone supporting you. It can also talk about your intuition, your inner voice that perhaps wasn't really listened to by you, and that needs to be listened to. The answer to this challenge of 2 of Wands is the Wheel, the 10, the change, so another 10 in your reading, which tells me that things are just ever-changing. And this energy of 10 of Swords, it won't last forever. It will balance itself out finally, like all seasons are passing. So we have spring now, then there's summer, then there's autumn and winter, and it's all coming and going. And so this energy will also pass. You need to be patient. You need to let things unfold, is what I feel. And something is ending, definitely. 10 of Swords, the World, the Wheel, these are all energies of a great change, of a cycle. 2 of Cups as your strength. So I feel you are supported. You're not alone in this situation. That's why this card is appearing here. There is love around you, love towards you. But somehow I feel it also talks about self-love. That, as I said, you need to support yourself. You need to stay by your side. You need to be the one that loves you the most. Two of Cups, recognition that I am lovable. I am lovable. And whether it's you or someone else, it really doesn't matter, because what's inside also is reflected by what's outside. And there's love. That's your strength. That's where you can find the strength to withstand the energy of Ten of Swords. The focus is on Ace of Swords, and I was talking about it, reducing the mind into one thought, one idea, and sticking to it. And it's balancing out this energy of too many thoughts, because Ten of Swords is too many. It's cluttering your mind. You need a clear solution, the Justice card. Cut out everything that doesn't work. Yeah, that's what it talks about. Cut out everything that doesn't work for you. Even if it's painful, cut it out. Now it's time to cut it out. And your intuition is going to tell you what's that you need to cut out. What are those things, what are those thoughts that you need to cut out of your life? She knows, and you already know. Just listen to her. She's already there. Okay? Let me draw one card from Shamanic Healing Oracle for you. Please give me one card for Scorpio for May 2018. Oh, here it is, struggle. It wanted to come out. Struggle card. 32. Also Aquarius headed, I think. We are in this very tough, as they say, T-square between Saturn and Mars and other planets, and they are all affecting us. So, or is it Neptune? I can't remember right now, but there is this tension on fixed signs like Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus. Yeah, and it has something in common with Uranus entering Taurus. So check some good astrological site or channel to see it. And now let's read what's about struggle. 32. Struggle is a part of life, of this life. So much so that you probably know people who seem to constantly attract one struggle after another into their lives. Is it about you, Scorpio? This is their comfort zone. While struggle is natural, it is natural only so far as it lends itself to learning lessons and overcoming interpersonal challenges. Beneath every one of these struggles is the gift of enlightenment, the satisfaction of a lesson learned. Use this knowledge as the light at the end of your dark tunnel. What lesson is this struggle teaching you? Alternately, after a brief setback, this situation will start to right itself. So, as I said, everything is temporary. This also will pass. Dear Scorpio, your intuition is a gift, so use it. Use it and reduce your thinking into one clear thought, one clear idea. And remember, love is all around. All is full of love for you. I wish you a beautiful month of May. Thank you for your time, and see you in the next reading. Bye-bye.